Yo guys, welcome back to Cryptoria. Today I'm going to be covering Tenset, but before I do, I'd appreciate if you like, subscribe and turn on bell notifications so you know when I upload. And with that being said, let's get into today's video. So guys, I will be jumping straight onto CoinMarketCap. As you guys can see, they're currently ranked just underneath that 2,600. So it is a fairly new project. I will be going over the website today. As you guys can see, they have been audited by Certic. So as you guys can see, they've already been audited. This just shows that the source code and everything that's been implemented is up to standard. So that is very good in terms of confirmation for people wanting to get into this project. As you guys can see at the moment, the current price is just that bang on $1.80. So it is actually down 20% at the moment. Current markup, as you guys can see, is over the 136 million. Circulating volume is over 2.8 million. And in terms of circulating supply, as you guys can see, there is a max supply of 210 million. Currently it is around that 77 million. So going over the chart, as you guys can see, from the start of the launch, it did actually have that surge all the way up, basically up to around that $6 mark, and then it did dip all the way back down to where it is at the moment. So it did do a massive dip. So hopefully no one bought over here thinking it's going to go up to like $10, $50 and so on, but it did do a normal dip at the moment. In terms of where you guys can buy it, the best place being on Uniswap, but they are now listed on Gate.io and Dcoin, so you could actually trade with the stablecoin USDT if you do not want to trade with Ethereum. As you guys know, with Uniswap and very other Ethereum based platforms, there will be a high gas fee. So in terms of if you want to buy it with these two, it is okay as well. So guys, I will be jumping onto the website. I've just jumped onto the Tenset website just to cover what these guys are up to. So as you guys can see, the bridge between crypto and stock market. Tenset, aggressively deflationary token with smart staking system. So just going over what the token is, so as you guys can see, staking Tenset works via the RFI mechanism. There is no need to freeze tokens or store them in any special wallets. Staking works for everyone, always. This generates passive income, keeps some tokens out of circulation and encourages hodling. So this is pretty good as well. In terms of deflationary, as you guys can see, our smart contracts adds 2% fees to each transaction and splits it. 1% fee proportionally divided to all Tenset users, which intensifies hodling, and 1% is automatically burned, which reduces the overall Tenset circulation. Smart backing, each token is backed by the collection of cryptocurrencies and latest shares, generating passive income through staking, loans, or depositing. As part of company's profits, it is used to back by Tenset tokens from exchanges. These tokens are burnt, which boosts its price and creates deflation. So that is what the token is. In terms of upcoming news, guys, they do have a roadmap already in place. So as you guys can see, at the moment we are at the end of Q2. So as you guys can see, they got a whole bunch of things that is here. So as you guys can see, the first place of asset creation, new strategic, first test integration with Visa, transferring assets, generating passive incomes, and so on. So they do have a whole bunch of stuff coming up in the pipeline. So guys, I will be jumping onto some upcoming news. Jump back onto my favorite website for news, which is CoinMarketCap. Make sure you guys check this website as well. It's pretty good in terms of upcoming news that is going to be happening. So as you guys can see, there's literally a whole bunch of news happening later this month and so on throughout Q3 and Q4. So as I already mentioned in the roadmap as well, guys, make sure you do check this out. There is a whole bunch of stuff happening, especially the big ones being integration with Visa, the Alpha Mobile Alpha release, and so on. So they do have a whole bunch coming up just towards the end of the year as well. And also all these as well, there's huge stuff happening at the beginning of next month even, so such as bank application, Oracle implementation, Tenset mobile app release, and so on. So there is a whole bunch of stuff happening. Even when I click on all these, it does always go back to this. So it is just nice to see a whole bunch of news happening towards the end of this month, especially when a lot of stuff is happening. I do see a lot of boost in price as well, but just be careful as well, guys, just to make sure you research each one of this as well, and if it's definitely happening. In terms of just a little bit of gets people on the sort of ball running and want to get involved with Tenset, there is the Euro sort of stuff happening as well. So as you guys know, the Euro football has already started, but unfortunately this is already ended. Unfortunately, as you guys can see, it has ended just a couple of days ago. But if you did get involved, as you guys can see, they do have a competition running for getting Tenset available. So as you guys can see, the total prize pool is 5,000 Tenset tokens. So you will be able to win this depending on who you pick. So it's just nice to get involved with people who are already holding this token and already involved in this project, that to just get involved with a tournament as well. It just gets people more involved in this project, and it's fun as well. If you like a lot of football or watching a lot of football and you want your your team to win, it's good to get this involved. So it's just something nice that they're getting involved in terms of news as well. So I do see a lot of stuff happening, guys. Make sure you check out all this as well. It is a lot to go through, but I did just highlight those big ones as I did mention, such as the Visa. So guys, I will be jumping on to the chart analysis now. So guys, what everyone's been waiting for, the price analysis. Just because this project actually just been recently listed on TradingView, as you guys can see, I'm actually against the Ethereum. So this will be Tenset and the Ethereum. So as you guys can see, I did list it out as well in dollars, just to give you more of an insight of what it is. So at the moment, as I did mention, guys, the circulating price is around that $1.70. So, and the all-time high was around that $6 mark. So I will be just giving a long-term projection, as it is fairly new. There isn't really a short-term projection that I see. So in terms of long-term, guys, as I did already mention, around that 30th of June, there is a bunch of news that's going to be happening. Literally a tons of news happening in Q2. So what I do see happening, as you guys can see, there is this trend line already forming. It does already seem like this is already broken. What it would do, hopefully, will create a level of support around that $1.70 where it is at the moment, and then going back towards these levels over here. So around here where I did create another level of support around that 0.014, which is around that $3 mark, and then going up to do another 2x around the all-time high. So this is what I think that will happen. So either will create a level of support around where it is at the moment and going up slowly back towards where the news will happen around end of this month, and then go towards the all-time high. So guys, that's where I see this project going in terms of the long term. So guys, even from now, if you do want to pick some up, just make sure, if you do think this project is doing well, it will go back towards the all-time high. Even if you do pick up now, you'll be able to do a pretty much 2 to 3x to back towards the all-time high. So if you do want to make those quick gains, or even just to hold for long term, I definitely see this going towards past that $6, even towards that $10, and then towards that $50 as well. So guys, that is my long-term analysis. Just let me know what you guys think as well. Guys, if you enjoyed this video, make sure you smash that like button, subscribe, and turn on all bell notifications for all future videos. And with that being said, I'll catch you in the next video.